Good evening. There we go. So we've started recording. Welcome everybody to our Lifewave presentation. This one is going to be a little different than our usual Lifewave presentations. This particular one is focused on our endurance athletes. Rachel and I just recently been using the Lifewave patches, the Lifewave products, and for what, about 6 weeks now?
Yeah, I'd say about 6 weeks.
And within that time, we have completed a marathon and we have completed an ultra marathon. So the marathon was Vescus in Longabon, and the ultra marathon was the Two Oceans. We just did that one on Saturday. So, and we want to share with you our experience and what we have found with using these devices that we're going to talk a little bit more about and what they are. We will go through who the company is, who is the owner of the company, what these products are, and then a little bit more just about that and our experience with regards to that.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, excellent. Let's get going. Let's talk a little bit about the company. So Lifewave was established in 2004. They went from a $20 million company, which was very successful, in their first couple of years to $320 million between 2019 and 2022. And that was all because of a groundbreaking product that the owner came up with, which was called the X39. We're not going to go into too much detail with regards to the X39 in this presentation, but we will in others. And then last year, the company did over $460 million. So it is a well-established company and it's making some good money. The company is also open in over 80 countries and growing. And Lifewave products are very unique. You will see as we're going to discuss this with you that they are very unique. They pride themselves of not being a Me Too company. So in other words, you can't find what they have on the shelf. You can't go into a Dischem or to a Clicks and find these products on the shelves. So very, very unique.
Okay, so we need to know who the inventor is. The inventor is David Schmidt, and he is quite an incredible human being. He is a scientist, an inventor. He has over 150 patents. That is just a mind-blowing amount of patents. And he specializes in age reversing. In 2008, he focused his attention on stem cell research. He just felt like that was the next big thing that he needed to focus his attention on. And he had some revolutionary, some one-of-a-kind discoveries, and he's patented those discoveries and made them available to all of us. It took 10 years and 4.5 million to bring to market. And
well, that was the last one.
That was the last one. And just to give you an idea of how committed he is to his work, he once told his father when he was 5 or 6 years old, when they went to a museum, that when he grows up, he's going to be an inventor. And I'm not sure how his dad reacted to that, but he certainly knew who he was at a very young age.
And that is what he did. So here we go. And it is incredible to have the CEO of the company be the scientist and the inventor all in one, because he has a lot of passion. And when he has his product webinars, you know, we learn a lot from him and he's passionate about it. So let's talk a little bit about this little thing here. So these are the devices. I don't like to refer it that much as a product because this is actually an incredible, revolutionary small little device. It's in the shape of a 5 Rand coin. It's not any bigger than that. And it's really just a patch. It's a patch that you stick on you. And when you do that, it gets working straight away. So if you have had any low-level light therapy, then you will know of the word photobiomodulation or phototherapy. Basically, what that is just a form of light therapy. And we're all familiar with light therapy. When we go out into the sun and the sun hits our skins, then there is a chemical reaction that happens in our bodies just because of the light. There are actually two chemical reactions. The one creates vitamin D, that chemical reaction, and then there's another chemical reaction that increases melatonin in our skin that actually creates
Melanin.
Melanin.
Yes.
Okay, melatonin is what puts you to sleep.
Yes, yeah. So we're not going to get melatonin from the sun.
Melanin that actually protects your body from UV rays, and that is what makes your skin go a little bit darker. So we're all familiar with light therapy. Now, David Schmidt has taken that same principle and he's actually built that into this little device, this little patch. Can you believe it? What happens is, with patented nanocrystal technology in the center of this patch, it absorbs, it captures, or it takes your own body's infrared light. Because we all emit that energy, that infrared light. It's the heat that you feel coming off your body. It takes that and it reflects that light back into your body using the patented nanocrystal technology that is in the center of this patch. It reflects that light into your body, and then depending on the type of patch that you're wearing, there are several types of different patches in the range of products that Lifewave has. Depending on which one it has, there is a specific chemical reaction that happens. It elevates or it activates a certain type of uh, either it might be a peptide or something else, and that has then a chemical reaction in your body. And we'll go a little bit more into that later on in more detail. What I love about this is it's non-transdermal, non-invasive. You don't have any drugs, no chemicals, no stimulants. So the way David Schmidt came upon this technology really was back in the day. He was contracted by the US Navy to come up with a product that will give the Marines who go down in a special mini submarine, who would have to be awake for a whole bunch of hours, how to increase their energy levels without them taking any stimulants, caffeine, or any drugs. And he came up with this. He actually came up with a product called the Energy Enhancer, and we're actually going to talk about that one in this presentation. But let's get on with it. So here we go. We are doing a marathon combo.
Okay, so the marathon combo is a collection of Lifewave products that we feel would be most beneficial to a marathon. So we have included the Energy Enhancer, because you're going to need energy, the Ice Wave, which is, for all intents and purposes, it relieves you of pain, and then carnosine, and then Eon. Both carnosine and Eon have anti-inflammatory properties. Carnosine also has a little more focus on muscles and the brain and the heart.
It actually elevates a peptide called alanine, which is found in the brain, muscle, and in the heart. And it is a miracle nutrient, carnosine. It is actually an incredible nutrient that
we all need.
And
we just
amazing.
haven't really been aware of that nutrient until now. So those are the products that we've included in our marathon combo. And Neil and I have actually tried these out. So we have worn these during our marathons, and we've found them to make a phenomenal difference to our running. I'm not sure if you have ever experienced that feeling. I call it the fly feeling when you're running, where you're just running and you're going and there's minimal effort. It's as if you're just running on
freely.
air. Yeah, freely. And so that is the feeling that is more easily accessible when we're wearing these patches. Usually I would only experience that now and then, but when I wear these patches, I can access that feeling, which means I'm just accessing my body's energy so much more effectively.
So we call this the marathon combo, but it can actually also be named the endurance combo. Any endurance type of sport or activity you can really use this combination of Lifewave products. So let's go into each one of them just a little bit more. What are the benefits of each of them? The energy enhancer is clinically proven to increase energy and endurance. All of Lifewave's products have some clinical trials to come up with or to show how they work and what are the benefits of each and every one of them. The energy enhancer also supports physical fitness routines, convenient and easy to use, fast results, and then all of them patent and proprietary form of phototherapy, no drugs and chemicals.
And I think what's cool about that is that if something is patented, it means it has to do what it says it does. It can't make any false or exaggerated claims. It has to do what it says it does. So it really is something you can trust in when it is patented.
Absolutely, and that is one thing that I've found with these products as well, is that they do what they say. So, and sometimes I just have to trust the science. I'll put the patch on and I won't immediately feel anything, but I might just feel it later on. But in that time, when I'm not feeling anything, I have to just trust that it is actually working on my body and it is actually doing something. Let's go on to the, oh yes, and then each one will have some patch placement recommendations. Like for example, the energy enhancer, you can either just put them under your clavicles, inside your wrist, underneath your knee. That is where I wear my energy enhancers. Where do you wear your energy enhancers when you go on a run?
I put them here under my clavicle.
Okay, or inside the ankle or on the outside of the wrist is where you can use the energy enhancers. You can really actually just decide where will be the best place for you to use them.
And I really just have to add here that I love these patches.
Rachel doesn't just use them when she runs. She uses them almost every day as well.
It's just so nice to have energy. And it's not like a caffeine high. It's really just accessing the energy that is in your body. It's an awesome feeling.
It doesn't give you that spike, and it just keeps you constant. Like, I love the word that we use, balanced. It gives you a very balanced form of whatever the device gives you. And in this case, an energy enhancer, it balances out the energy in your the energy flow in your body, and it just increases that. And it's like as if you can just naturally access energy. I don't all of a sudden feel like, ooh, I'm on a high. I don't feel like that. I just feel like when I run and I need to just access energy, I can. And that is what the energy enhancer does for me. Okay, let's move on to the Icewave.
Okay, so the Icewave is safe and natural, and it is a pain relief. It can be used for the whole body, or it can be put onto local pain. It's fast active, it's non-addictive, it's convenient, and once again, patented proprietary form of phototherapy. So the Icewave really gives you relief from those aches and pains that are inevitable in any endurance training or sport. It is very effective. I have used it myself, and in fact, when we ran Vescus Marathon, we normally need to take some kind of mild painkiller at around 36, 37 kilometers. Yeah. But in fact, we got to that point, and yes, we were a little sore. This is not going to eliminate all the pain that you experience on a marathon, but there was no need to actually take a painkiller.
Absolutely.
The Icewave kept it within a reasonable amount that we could deal with.
So with Vescus, we took our painkillers that we usually take with us, but we didn't take it. And then also with, I thought definitely I was going to need a painkiller on Two Oceans, but once again, I didn't take it. And yeah, that is what Icewave did for us on those two marathons. Okay, placement. I wear my Icewave underneath my feet.
That would be for whole body.
Yeah, so that's just like systemic, and the reason. So under my feet, I thought it was going to be a little uncomfortable. I find on my right foot they move a little bit, but then they just stand still at one spot, and then I don't feel them anymore, and they don't bother me. And
you could always strap them.
yeah, I don't
Some
think
people
it's
run with strapping.
Yeah,
So
you can also wear that
yes.
on the inside of your wrist, on the outside of your wrist, under your elbow, behind the neck. It's a two-patch system, so you get a tan patch and you get a. I can actually show you. Let me um let me just get it out quickly. It's a two-patch system, so you will see you get a tan patch and then you get a white patch. White will always be on the right of your body, and the tan patch will always be on the left. That is if you are looking at general pain. If you are looking at localized, the tan patch will be that one. The tan patch will be on the place where the pain is. And then you can use a clock method where you take the 12 o'clock position and then feel if it does any difference. You can take it to 3 o'clock, feel if it makes any difference, the 6 o'clock and the 9 o'clock position. And in one of those positions, you will take your pain and you will eliminate it from a 9, 8 to 50% down to maybe a 2, 3, or maybe even a 1, or maybe just take the pain away all the way. But when running, I like to put these underneath my feet and they just take care of a holistic approach for me. That is.
Okay, so carnosine. This is the amazing miracle nutrient, and it is clinically shown to increase stamina by up to 125%. That is just incredible. And as a mom of four, energy and stamina, those are my tools. That's what I need every single day. And in a marathon, you definitely need stamina to be able to hold out until the end. It improves strength and flexibility, improves overall health, improves bioelectrical properties of organs, and no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and it is patented.
Say
So,
the word.
patented and proprietary form of phototherapy. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so what is found carnosine is basically it has a form of antioxidant. So it has the properties of an antioxidant, but carnosine is also found in the brain, the muscle, and the heart. And it is clinically proven to increase the speed at which your brain processes information. So imagine that if you're playing a sport or if you're busy, and I find sometimes when I am very tired and I need to just process information, what is my speed at that I'm running at the moment? If I want to finish in this time, so you always do those calculations in your head. Is my current pace, good enough to finish, in a 4 hour 15 or a 4 hour 20 or whatever in a marathon? Or 4 hours if you want to break your 4 hours. So it just helps with those type of things as well. So, but yeah, this miracle nutrient that we are not too aware of, go and YouTube or go and Google it, and then you will see what it actually does. So this form of phototherapy increases the carnosine in our body. And then also placement for that is either on the sternum, behind the neck, on the between the thumb and the finger, on the wrist or behind the back. And you can just when you wear a combination of these patches, which you can do, you will find what is the most convenient for you and where to put it. Okay, then the last one, the Eon patch. Can I go through this one?
Yes.
Okay, so this is in Lifewave, we refer to this patch as the happy patch. Just because, if you look at it, it's clinically proven to reduce stress in the body. And the reason for that is because it decreases inflammation. It is huge. The Eon patch is your inflammation patch, your anti-inflammation patch. And it just goes and it works. This patch you can almost feel immediately. If you put this patch on a place where you have inflammation, um, you will feel it work within minutes. So a lot of places in our joints, in our knees, places like that, our ankles, you would want to use this patch there just to break down the inflammation and just to take away some stress or pain in those places. It promotes relaxation. It's a patented proprietary form of phototherapy as well. It's also a patch, the same as all the others, no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants. Easy to use. What I love about these patches is you take the back off, you stick it on your neck, you stick it on your chest, you stick it under your feet, and you forget about it. And it just goes to work. It is so awesome and so easy and incredible. Okay, placement for that is under the belly button, behind the neck, on the ankle, on the hand, between the thumb and the finger in that pressure point, and then also between the big toe and the second toe on your right foot. Okay, so that is the Eon. So those are the patches, and then this is the combo that we've come up with.
Okay, so in our combo, let's tell you how we put it together. There is one energy enhancer or one energy enhancer set of patches because, like Neil said, the energy enhancer is it's a set of two, a tan and a white. So there's one which you will wear on the day of the marathon. There are two Icewave patches. We would recommend that you use one set on the day of the marathon and then the next set the next day to handle all those aches and pains.
On the recovery.
Yes. And then we have included 7 carnosine patches. The carnosine we thought you could wear over a period of about 10 days to 2 weeks before the actual marathon. And the carnosine you would use every 2 or 3 days, not an everyday patch. And
so
then,
like a carnosine Eon, but we will send
yes,
instructions
yes.
in the pack as well.
Yes, so you'll see that there are also 7 Eon patches. And like Neil said, we would recommend that you alternate carnosine one day, Eon the next day, and yeah, just build up to the day of the race. And then you can choose to wear carnosine on race day or not. I personally wear it on race day, and then Eon definitely on race day for the anti-inflammatory property.
And what we will do in the instructions, we will also leave instruction. The carnosine also helps with breaking down lactic acid. So definitely the day after race day, you'd want to leave yourself a patch of carnosine that you can use with your Icewave patches just to break down that lactic acid as well.
Yeah, we've seen a significant improvement in how fast we recover from marathons with using these patches. It is actually incredible.
So the reason why we've also put together a marathon pack or this combo pack is because if you would buy these sleeves individually, you can see that there's the number 30 on it, so you get 30 patches, which is basically like a month's supply. But each one of these sleeves will cost you about 1,750 rand. So for all 4 of those, it'll be 7,000 rand just for you will get a whole bunch, but you don't need that much. So we have just break it down. We've taken a certain amount of each sleeve and we put it together in a combination like we've displayed there. And this combination we are selling for 1,600 rand. So what are we doing? We're going to make this available until the end of April.
Yeah, till the end of April.
So you will place your order. So you will place your order before the end of April. Once we have all the orders in, then we will put them together and we will ship them out. So yes, there we go. 1,600 rand. This will give you the experience of using, these patented proprietary form of phototherapy, brand new, product on the market that will give you a different type of boost in energy, a different type of way of how your body just goes and accesses what it needs when you run. There is absolutely no side effects to using these products. You're not putting anything into your body except just pure light. And that light enhances whatever your body needs for just an awesome performance or an increased performance. Is there anything else you want to say before we just wrap it up?
Well, it just came to mind now while you were talking about this and how it's a different product. I think it was Albert Einstein who said that one day medicine will be not in the form of drugs and chemicals that we have, but it will be in the form of
light and energy.
Light and energy. Thank you. So this is almost, it's like the first version of that, which is very exciting. And the fact that it's patented just buys my trust.
Okay, so let's just quickly go through that. So we have the energy enhancer, And the energy enhancer is, it increases energy production in the cells. Because beta oxidation produces more than twice the energy of carbohydrate burning, this is most effective in a natural way of increased overall energy.
So twice as effective as eating carbohydrates.
Yeah. And then we have the Icewave patches. The Icewave patches, this is a non-drug, non-addictive approach. Set Icewave apart from all other pain relief products in the market with absolutely no harmful side effects. The carnosine, which is our magical nutrient, this helps increase stamina, improves cognitive function, and enhances athletic performance by improved strength and flexibility. Carnosine protects neurologic system and improves bioelectric properties of organs and promotes overall health and wellness of the brain, heart, and muscle. It increases alanine, which is
a copper peptide.
It's found in a copper peptide, yes, alanine, and so alanine is found in the brain, heart, and the muscle. So that is why that goes straight to work in those organs.
I like to think of carnosine as the neurological patch. It's there for that system.
Then, last but not least, we have the anti-inflammatory patch, the EON patch. And this will, as it stimulates certain cells on the skin, it reduces inflammation, cortisol, and stress. It elevates superoxide dismutase and increases antioxidant production. Okay, so that will give you, that's just a quick overall of the products that we've put into our marathon combo. With this video, we will send information of how to get in touch with us and how you can then start doing your marathons and your endurance sports the Lifewave way. And that is with these incredible patches with non-invasive and non-transdermal method of increasing the body's own natural form of energy, stamina, cognitive reaction, all of that stuff in a natural way. And that is by just using light and a patented crystal form of crystal within the patch.
Okay.
So there we go. Hear from you soon.
Go be your best.